Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. Some Sarasota residents and business owners say their quality of life and safety has gone downhill since a group of homeless people have all but moved into a covered bus stop in their neighborhood.
ABC 7's Ray Collins joins us now with more on the issue. Ray?
Haley and Scott, the bus stop looks full, but nobody there is waiting for the bus. There's nothing like a nice bench in the shade during these dog days of summer. But for some of those who live around this area at 9th and Coconut, they say this scene is ruining their quality of life.
They're laying out blankets and settling in for the day. They have coolers.
Sometimes in the evening, there's maybe 15 to 20 people gathered there.
These two ladies say they're among the countless residents in this area who no longer are able to walk out their back doors and feel safe. Deb also works at the nearby Players Theater, where she says the presence of the homeless has caused some big problems.
We also have a children's camp and a teen camp, and the teens used to wait for the bus there, but it is no longer a bus stop.
The women say they've contacted Sarasota County Area Transit, or SCAT, and were told to contact the police, but the police say the bus stop is public property.
So the mere fact that a person is rolling a cigarette or hanging out with a female does not include enough probable cause for a police officer to make an arrest for possession of narcotics or prostitution.
Captain Kevin Stiff says police have made great progress with daily outreach teams, stop, walk, and talk patrols, and at times arrests. Stiff says he's aware that some critics say areas appear improved when the homeless just move to a new spot every few months.
While some may say it's kick the can down the road, we're not kicking it down the road. We continue to address the problems in the locations we find it. Is it fast? No, it's not going to be fast.
We're doing everything we can to work with them.
City Manager Tom Barwin says the homeless issue in Sarasota is the single biggest challenge in his entire career. We told Barwin about the latest concerns. What can you tell them?
Our message to the residents is continue what you've been doing, and if you see a crime, to call us. But beyond that, public spaces are able to be occupied by people, and homelessness itself is not a crime.
Well, neighbors just want this issue solved, even if they just move someplace else. Scott?
All right, Ray, thank you. We continue to follow the developing story of a fatal shooting in South Sarasota. It happened early Tuesday morning on Rita Street. 31-year-old James Sasser was found dead in the front doorway of a home. We spoke with the sheriff's office this afternoon. No arrests have been made, but they reiterate that everyone involved in the shooting has been accounted for and that there is no danger to the public. Investigators are still calling this a death investigation, not a homicide at this point. They're waiting for a final report from the medical examiner's office, and the investigation is still ongoing.
More affordable housing could be coming to Bradenton, and it could be happening at the site of Manatee County's old jail. The county received one proposal for the project. It came from a Bradenton developer associated with Connect Bradenton. Plans call for 110 apartments, starting with efficiencies and going up to 2 bedrooms, ranging in price from $600 to $900. The developer is targeting young professionals with these apartments.
What it's meant to be is an urban apartment project where people can walk to work and walk to the restaurants and walk to the events and to the art center.
The developer would lease the space from the county. Cost for renovations would run about $9 million. The plan is expected to go in front of commissioners before the end of the year.
It's going to need some bigger windows. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's number one. And then I'm sure inside a lot more done too.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get a check on our Friday night weather now with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. Bob?
Well, we're watching some showers and storms around right now. They're scattered about and they are pushing slowly to the southwest. We also are watching what is left of Julia. It's getting beat up by some upper level winds. All the deep convection moving to the east. You can see the rotation right there. It's moving slowly to the south at around 3 miles an hour. And it looks like it will eventually pull up stationary and get blown apart over the weekend. For us, though, we're getting the afternoon and evening storms. I think most of the action will be winding down by the time kickoff occurs in some of the high school football action. There could still be 1 or 2 lone showers, though, around. Right now, that rain is moving through downtown or close to it. Into Sarasota. You can see near Televas, the airport, pushing toward Longboat Key. Elsewhere, other showers over Lakewood Ranch around there scattered about, and some lightning strikes occurring with this particular cell right now east of Lakewood Ranch. You can see that rain down south too. Right there near Palmer Boulevard, some rainfall occurring. Lake Sarasota had some rain earlier, and then this is the biggest storm by far, down near Port Charlotte and along I-75 near Northport. The rainfall, not all that intense now, so the storms that are around haven't been severe. They have been producing some moderate to heavy rainfall at times and an occasional lightning strike. I think we'll keep a 20% chance for more storms to gather. We're still watching this area right here progressing off to the west, so that could have some implications down toward the Manatee High School game. More on the forecast coming up in a few minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. Governor Rick Scott has authorized the spending of an additional $10 million in state money to fight the Zika virus. The money will go to mosquito control and the purchase of prevention kits from the CDC. Scott earlier this year already authorized more than $26 million in spending. This latest authorization comes after he met with congressional lawmakers, urging them to come to an agreement on federal funding, as the state announces Zika has been detected in another mosquito sample from the same area in Miami Beach, where 4 other samples have already tested positive.
Despite adding 22,000 jobs in August, Florida's unemployment rate remains at 4.7% for the 4th month in a row. The state reports there were more than 450,000 unemployed residents out of the workforce of 9.7 million people. Florida remains below the national rate of 4.9%. Manatee County has settled on a new budget for the fiscal year. Commissioners adopting the $579 million budget in a unanimous vote. Nearly 30% of that spending plan is geared towards public safety, which will include more personnel at the Sheriff's Office and Public Safety Department. 20% will be held in reserve for emergencies, and the county's millage rate will remain the same as well. Protecting you from credit card skimmers. Straight ahead, we're going to look at what measures are being taken now at Florida gas stations to make it tougher for thieves to steal your financial information.
And later, get ready for some football. We'll have a preview of our Game of the Week.
Today's Hooters word of the day is beer. Register today's word by midnight at mysuncoast.com, and you and 3 friends could be headed to a Bucs game in style. ABC 7 News at 7 weeknights.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com. AND services.com.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
You only have one life. Are you gambling with it? 1 in 3 adults have high blood pressure. Not knowing your numbers could cause you to lose, big time. Luckily, you can turn the odds in your favor by getting your blood pressure checked today. Don't leave your health to chance. Learn more at heart.org/HPV.
They care. They take the time to understand you, take the time to understand your case.
There's no better satisfaction to me than to see a client who is happy because of the job we've done for them.
It's really actually very comforting to know that there's someone that you've heard of and you're getting recommendations about that you can turn to when you have a problem.
I felt like I had a partner in this, and he was going to be by my side.
Get ready, college football fans. When you buy a $5 or more Fantasy 5 ticket and enter your team's drawing, you could win great prizes like team merchandise, tickets to your team's games, and other bowl game experiences. You could even win a championship weekend prize pack in Tampa or $10,000 cash. Fantasy 5 from the Florida Lottery. Just imagine.
Efforts to prevent thieves from using skimming devices to steal your credit card information from gas pumps are being implemented now at gas stations all across the state.
And as ABC 7's Bobeth Yates tells us, gas stations are now being required to update their systems to protect your information. Bobeth?
Yes, the changes are being implemented at gas pumps all across the state. And if your gas station doesn't comply by October 1st, their pumps will be shut down.
They need all the gas stations to be compliant with the chip reader.
Gas station owner Omar Atreish is talking about the new regulations set to go into effect at pumps all across Florida. The changes are a part of a new law aimed at curbing the trend of scammers stealing credit card information from gas pumps.
This will hold off criminals, you know. They're always going to find a way to scam. But this will hold them off a little bit.
Come October, all gas pumps with credit card processing systems must also have implemented a security measure to restrict the access of consumers' credit card information from being stolen. The system must also encrypt that data. And as an added precaution, security tape must be placed on the credit card devices to show if and when the unit is tampered with. Consumers we spoke to say they're happy about the change.
I completely am 100% all for it. I believe that, not having that technology right now is making us more prone to criminal activity.
And while the updates have been expensive for gas station owners, they are expected to save consumers thousands.
Sounds like a great idea to me. It's happened to me twice. If they can stop it from happening again, that'd be wonderful.
Anything that we can do to stay one step ahead of criminals is a good thing.
In the meantime, gas station owners like Atreish are taking credit card security one step further and completely doing away with the pay at the pump option.
Well, not having for the customers to use a credit card outside saved us a lot of headache. We don't have to worry about scammers or any of the customers losing money. They could come inside the store, we get to know them, and it's the safest procedure, till now.
The new law set to take effect October 1st will also increase the penalty for those caught stealing credit card information from gas pumps to a second-degree felony with up to 15 years in jail. Back to you.
Thank you, Bobeth. That's very helpful because it is scary, thinking that you're just trying to pay for gas and all your financial information's out there.
God bless you, by the way.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
We'll be right back.
Come uncork your inner artist at Painting with a Twist. Bring your favorite bottle of wine and appetizers and enjoy an evening out with friends to celebrate any special occasion. It's perfect for a girls' night out, birthday parties, or a fun date night. Painting with a Twist offers 2 or 3 hour classes that are instructed by local artists, and there is no experience required. We now have 2 convenient locations in Sarasota and Bradenton. Visit our website to view our calendar and schedule your next party today.
Get to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota today for deals worth celebrating during the Jeep Celebration event. Come shop the area's largest selection of Jeep Wranglers or check out a new Jeep Cherokee priced as low as $19,999. Stop by to see the stylish new Jeep Renegade starting at just $17,699. Or drive away in a new Jeep Patriot for just $14,999. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
The kitchen is where life happens. Minnesota Flooring now offers a wide variety of beautiful quality craft-made cabinetry to make sure the heart of your home reflects your style. Visit us today.
Getting older shouldn't mean giving up all the things she loves to do. It should just mean, well, finding new ways to do them. Right at Home's professional team thoughtfully selects caregivers to provide help with personal care, housekeeping, and of course, meal preparation.
Oh, that smells so good. Oh, and it tastes good too.
We can provide the right care right at home.
The official salon of ABC 7. Cutting Loose Salon.
Annual wellness visits are important for healthy living. When you schedule your yearly exam, MCR Health Services is here for you.
With over 25 healthcare centers featuring multiple services and 8 pharmacies, we are here for you. Call or click today.
So Bob got a really cool photo from a viewer of ours.
Yeah.
That's right.
Who's
Barbara
traveling.
Strauss. Yeah, Barbara Strauss. She actually used to run the Blues Fest, and on top of that, the Downtown Holiday Parade. Got to look at this. This is rare. This is a white giraffe. Now, it's not an albino. It's a white giraffe. It has a rare pigmentation problem, but it was the first time spotted in over 20 years in Tanzania on the southeast corner of Africa. And she was just there last week, recently sent this photo to me via Facebook, and I just wanted to show you that. I posted it on our Facebook page at My Suncoast, so you can get a look at it. There's also a little story on there. The name of that is Omo, I think. Omo. It's a popular detergent over there. I guess that means clean, right? Here's another look at some nice shot here. This was yesterday, a little bit of a rainbow forming, at least a part of it, as a result of some rain that was around. A little bit more rain around today, and that is a direct result of a high temperature today of 95 degrees. That tied a record high. Yes, it was hot, and showers have been moving through parts of Lakewood Ranch. Looks like it, for the most part, missed the town center there. We are also looking at rain pretty heavy now, moving into Louisiana, where they don't need the rain at all. Obviously, this tropical low doesn't have much of a chance to develop at this time. We'll keep an eye on it, though. It's still out over water. There's still some rotation here. Indications are that it's right here, but it looks like more of a mid-level circulation out here in the Gulf of Mexico. All this